know, summertime can be a tough time to grow vegetables. You know, it's hot and humid, and guess what? The insects love it. Well, Richard Tyson, our division manager, extension director, and vegetable specialist is here to help us out with this. Now, you know, what's tough about the summer? I guess the insects and diseases love it?
Yeah, if you think about the insect and disease life cycles, and think about temperature and moisture. When the temperature's cool in the wintertime and dry, the life cycles are very slow, so the populations are probably at the lowest of the year. And then when you go into the spring, it gets hotter, life cycles speed up, and then when the summer rains start, it's like a tsunami and they just explode, and the populations are highest at the end of the summer, and that affects what we can grow during the summer.
Now, what are the insects and diseases doing to the plants?
Well, the insects are mostly just eating either roots or leaves, and sometimes fruit. And of course, the diseases can either destroy the leaves or be internal in the internal phloem of the plant and kill it that way. Bacteria.
So what we're saying that during the summertime, due to the heat and humidity, it's just tough.
The ideals are the ideal conditions for their reproduction and spread.
And when does all that start now? When does the summer really start as far as the pest populations mounting?
Yeah, probably the late spring. So you can usually get a good start on your early spring garden, and but then by the late spring in May or June, they're starting to come.
Especially when the rainy season comes in.
Yep.
Now, there are some vegetables we can grow, right?
Yes, that's correct.
So you've brought some of these.
Right.
Well, I've been holding one here, holding on to my sweet potato dearly because I love sweet potatoes, and they're so easy to grow.
Yeah, there's only 3 recommended in the Florida Vegetable Gardening Guide for summer production. You have okra, you have sweet potato, and you have southern peas, which includes the black-eyed peas, the creamers, and the crowders and things of that nature.
Well, why don't the insects feed on those things?
They do, but they're more, the plants are less stressed in the summertime, so they can kind of grow out of it. You know, you may still have to provide some control, but they'll keep growing and producing.
How about the tropicals here?
The tropical fruits and vegetables are something that you might cycle to. This is the calabaza, Cuban pumpkin.
Yeah.
And there's also the boniato, which is a Cuban sweet potato. You could also grow papaya during the summer, and papaya would be planted in the early spring and start producing in the late summer and into the fall, and it will continue to grow year-round as long as you don't get a freeze.
And the hot peppers?
The hot peppers generally will grow during the summer.
Isn't that amazing?
Not the big bell peppers.
I know.
But the hot peppers don't seem to mind it as much. And there are people that grow hot peppers year-round. I know there's a festival up in St. Augustine, and sometimes they have people even up there close to the coast in St. Augustine growing them year-round.
Which I find interesting, that the hot peppers don't have the problem, but my bell ones that I like to grow,
the bells are very sensitive
they'll struggle.
to the heat.
They'll go
very
through.
Sensitive to heat.
And you have a couple of herbs here.
Yes. Now, one thing you might consider is a perennial garden. There are some herbs that will grow year-round, and they're okay in the cool weather or the hot weather in Florida. Rosemary is one of them, and a mint is another type. All kinds of mint, chocolate mint, regular common mint. They all do really well year-round.
Oh, very good, Richard. Thank you for bringing all these things in.
Okay.
And I assume there's bulletins at the extension office. Good.
That's correct.
Thank you very much. So now you know, if you need help with those summer vegetables, well, some of them you're probably not going to grow, but get one of the bulletins at the extension service, and maybe a calabasas in your future. Could be neat, huh?